Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are camping at Hovenweep National Monument in southern Utah with our 2025 Casita Spirit and of course our puppies, and in this video we are showing what it is like to camp with dogs in the desert. From hiking to feeding, keeping them cool, and how they sleep in the trailer with us. We'll also share a few challenges of hiking with dogs in the desert, like rattlesnakes, scorpions, and why leash safety is so important. Hovenweep is one of the rare national monuments that allows leash dogs on trails. And the Cajon Tower Group Trail is an interesting piece of history. It is just over 9 miles from the visitor center on Navajo lands. Desert hiking with dogs comes with risks. This area is home to rattlesnakes, scorpions, and jackrabbits. I'm going to stop the video for a moment. This actually happened on our way back to the visitor center. It doesn't look like much. Let me zoom in. This is a midget-faded rattlesnake, one of the most venomous snakes in North America. I almost stepped on it while walking on the trail. Luckily, both my dogs were on leash, and we were able to simply back up and avoid getting bitten. Look how well this snake blends into the surrounding desert. Such a beautiful but potentially deadly animal. Okay, back to the video. In addition to the park rules, safety for our dogs and keeping them on leash at all times is a good idea. The desert is beautiful but comes with uneven rocky terrain. It can get tricky. If your dog pulls suddenly while you're walking on a narrow path or climbing rocks, you could easily lose your footing. We always split the dogs on rocky terrain and take it slow. One of us can walk both dogs on level terrain. When we encounter other people, we always try to move off the trail. Not because our dogs aren't friendly, but because some people just don't like dogs, and we understand that. It is important to clean up after your dogs. You will need to understand the rules for the area you are in. These are usually posted at the trailhead. Using doggy bags is fine, but most of the time we don't want to be carrying a full bag with us on our hikes. Some locations allow you to bury the bag 6 inches below the surface of the ground. Again, it is important to understand the rules regarding this. We also carry plenty of water for the dogs and us. We use the half the bottle rule. Once the bottle is half full, it is time to head back to the trailhead. So if you plan to do a longer hike, you need to bring the appropriate amount of water for your dogs and you. We tend to take shorter hikes with the dogs. 2 miles round trip works out well. We also tend to hike in the early morning or late afternoon when the temperature is below 90 degrees Fahrenheit. While it might be tempting to let a thirsty dog drink from a stream or pool of water on the trail, it is not recommended. There may be organisms that can be harmful to your dog. Back at camp, we use this portable FXW fence to create a shaded, secure space for the dogs. It is lightweight and durable and comes with 2 doors. We purchased the awning option for our 2025 Casita. It is perfect for giving our dogs relief from the desert sun. The awning has a few different configurations. The first is completely closed, as seen here. The second awning configuration is deploying the awning using one of the frame mounts. This allows us to keep the main door open and use the screen. The third option is the awning fully deployed with the center support mount installed. This obviously provides the maximum amount of shade. Sometimes we will lower one corner of the awning if rain is expected so we get some drainage. During this trip we did have a major storm come through. In those situations we closed the awning completely due to the possibility of high wind damage. We like this fence setup. This way the dogs are comfortable, not tangled in tie-outs, and they still feel like they're part of everything going on at camp. We always stay close by and keep water out all day. Desert heat can sneak up fast. We also like the fenced area being a barrier between our dogs and nature. One morning I woke up and let the dogs out and there was a deer standing outside the fence. I don't want my dogs chasing it, and the fence prevents that. What is interesting about the FWX fence is even when the ground is hard, the fence stays up. I tried to use a rubber mallet to drive the fence posts into the desert ground, but I was unable to penetrate the hard desert surface. Luckily, I found that the fence will stay up as long as there are a few 30-degree angles between the different fence pieces. One thing to note, my dogs are not jumpers and they respect the fence. They will test the doors occasionally when they see me go through them. If my dogs were to try and jump on the fence, they could probably knock it over without the poles being driven into the ground. When setting up the fence, we always orient the doors so that they open inwards. That way, in case we don't latch it, the dogs can't push their way out. We also deploy a rug that is made out of the same material as drinking straws. It is cushioned, waterproof, and easily cleaned. We feed our dogs the Pets Table dog food brand. It comes in small bags that are easily stored under the dinette area in the casita. We feed them near the trailer in the shade and clean up right after. Leaving food out in the desert is asking for trouble. Raccoons, foxes, coyotes, you name it. At night, the dogs sleep inside the Casita Spirit with us. It's one of the best parts of trailer camping. Everyone's safe, warm, and cozy together. Our larger German Shepherd sleeps in the hallway near the outside door. We leave the bathroom door open so that we can step over her if we need to use the restroom at night. Our smaller German Shepherd sleeps on the bed. The biggest challenge this creates for us is that I have to convert the dinette each night into a bed for me to sleep on since there isn't enough room for both adults and a dog on the bed. This configuration might not work for everyone, but it works for us, and everyone is rested in the morning. Happy dogs make for the best camping trips, but it does take some extra planning to keep your pets safe. Hovenweep is an amazing place to visit with dogs. Quiet, beautiful, and surprisingly pet-friendly. Whether you're hiking or hanging around camp, always be aware of the desert environment. Heat, wildlife, tricky footing, and stay flexible. Thanks for coming along on this adventure. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any questions about camping with dogs or Casita life. See you on the next trip, and happy camping.